If your discussion ain't about no money, quit talking, damn, my bitch an immigrant, I like her foreign. Yeah, she a 10, I probably stuck my dick in every dime. The jigger, man, I hit the club in my chinchilla coat, like Killer Cam, the plug shit.
You.
We back at it again, man. I'm just saying, bro. Episode, 28?
Yeah, it's 28, bro.
Yeah, man.
We moving along kind of fast, bro.
Yeah, we definitely are. But I'm Earl.
And I'm Staff.
And we gonna get right into it. I mean, y'all can follow us on everything. Like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube, Instagram. Start some conversations, different stuff like that.
Podcast. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all the first to our videos.
Facts.
We just want to get that out the way. Come on, man. We at 40, 41 subscribers. Let's get up to that 50, man. Get us to that 50 subscribers so we can get on our mission to 100, man. And we can start doing these giveaways, man. We got merch on the way. I promise you for that. I'm gonna start showing y'all something real soon. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it though.
And y'all can stream us too on Spotify, Apple Podcasts app, and at the Google Play Store.
Facts. Yeah, I'm all forgetting about that.
Yeah, you tripping. Bro. But
they gotta stream us up, please.
Yeah, we just excited to talk about football. I mean, y'all know the game come on tonight.
Yeah.
So we got Cincinnati and Pittsburgh tonight, two 0-3 division rivals going at it.
So what you think, bro? What's your outcome on the game? And what do you think about the rookie Mason Rudolph? Because I wanted to talk a little bit about him. What you think about him?
That's perfect. I wanted to talk about the fact that I think that's why Big Ben didn't want them to draft Mason Rudolph. If we being honest, it's funny you say that because we don't even coordinate this stuff all the time. We just love to talk about sports, yo. But yeah, I think this is kind of why Big Ben didn't want them to draft him, and I think they could get a win tonight. But the Bengals still have Andy Dalton, and they still have Joe Mixon, and Tyler Boyd isn't a scrub.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think it's gonna be a good game. It might end up being a low-scoring game. Might end up being a high-scoring game. I don't know if either of these teams have a great offense or a great defense. It's kind of just one of them toss-ups.
I like Pittsburgh defense a little bit this year.
They Fitzpatrick.
They haven't been bad. Yeah. And to Mason Rudolph, to point him out, he been putting them in situations to win games, bro.
Yeah.
These last couple times, we're gonna forget. I think not the last game, but the game before, he had a game-winning drive, and then somebody spoiled it. They came and they drove down the field, but he been putting them into the position to win games. And I like the young quarterback, man. I like what he doing, and only thing that I see about him that you probably because I can't really get into it, and you probably can't either, bro. So many games going on at the same time. You watching so many, but I haven't seen yet that he's the long ball. I seen one pass, I believe to Juju, but I believe Juju just made the play, and it was 60 yards or something like that. I don't think he threw it. He got some air on it. That's the only thing I haven't seen from him, is that he doesn't air it out. I haven't seen no arm from yet, but tonight I'm gonna tune in and I'll get a better look at him.
Facts.
And we'll see.
We gotta see what's up.
Yeah, if he really got that arm, because to me it's he's looking like he's ready, to replace Ben.
He looked like he ready to me. And that's why I'm saying I think that's why he didn't want to draft him.
He's moving the offense better than Big Ben.
Big Ben to draft him. Yeah. I think a little bit has to do with it too, of what Big Ben been used to playing with recently. As of late, he always had AB and Le'Veon.
Yeah. So it's way easier.
So it's kind of different when you get James Conner and Juju as your number ones now.
Yeah.
And Mason is young too, so he has a chance to grow with them.
Yeah.
Juju is only 22, 23?
Something like that. I know he's young. I don't know exactly.
James Conner is pretty young too.
He can't be 23. I know he ain't 23 yet. He can't be.
He's probably 22. I know James Conner is pretty young too, so they got a young core, man. I mean, maybe this is the shifting of big threes, if you want to say that.
I don't want to say all that. We ain't gonna get too fast and say too much.
I'm pretty sure
stuff.
We both like Conner and Juju.
Yeah, I like Juju, and Juju is 22. Just to point that out, Juju is 22. So they can definitely get that chemistry and mesh, and become a duo in the league. But my thing is James Conner gonna run like he ran last year? Because it don't look like it this year. And is they're going to be a second receiver? Is there going to be a third receiver? Because I mean, okay, Deontay, what's his name, Deontay Johnson, I think, and James Washington. I like them, but they don't pop out to you. You watch the game. I mean, like I said, we gonna watch the game tonight, but I've seen so far they haven't popped out to me. Like, I mean, I haven't seen anything from them. It's like, okay, I believe in that dude. Okay, I might be able to put him on my fantasy team, or I might be able to think he's gonna do something. I don't know. What you think about that?
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I just think it's early, bro. I mean, it's only about to be 4 games in for them tonight. I mean, you going through a lot. You lost AB, you lost Bell. You already knew that coming into the season, but then you lose your starting quarterback. So we're gonna see what's up, bro. I mean, it's a lot of adjustment for all them players for real. Because even Connor last year, he still had AB and Juju out there.
True.
So it's a lot of adjustment for them. But I think they're gonna figure it out, bro. The Steelers always somehow find another receiver. Juju just popped out of nowhere. A lot of their receivers don't really be ball until like they 3rd, 4th year type time. This is Juju's 2nd year, and he their number 1 receiver. And he was it's his 3rd year, is it?
I believe it's Juju's 3rd year.
I believe so too.
I believe so. It's just his 3rd year, and if somebody knows something better than us, then tell us wrong. But I believe
it might
it's
be
his
his 3rd year.
year.
But either way, I don't think a lot of they like big time receivers that become like best receiver in the league, top 5, top 10, whatever it is. I don't think a lot of them really like snap out as early as Juju did. It's kind of
that
different.
is true though, bro. It take a lot of them dudes like they gotta get their feet wet. Gotta realize that the game is way faster than college dudes. His defense is way better than in college. Like people actually care to play defense,
and they gotta perfect their craft.
That's why I hate college football. Because like they don't even care. The only people that care are the linebackers in. All right. Well, I'm not even gonna go there.
I don't want to talk about college football.
I'm about to say the defensive line and a couple linebackers are the only one that care. The DBs is just like this rare that DBs care in college football. But we not gonna go there. I'm not gonna talk about college.
I ain't gonna talk about it too much. I used to watch college football and college basketball a lot. I kind of chilled out on it. I still tune in like big games and stuff like that sometimes. But
I'm just not a fan of it.
I
it's
think
not enough defense for me consistently.
I think that got something to do with the play. Like at the same time, I'm not getting paid to be out here snapping.
True, but I feel like they need to balance it out because you know that Alabama shouldn't be playing certain teams during the season, the regular season. Like, why are they playing?
That's the tradition.
I mean, I get it, but why aren't they playing great competition the entire year?
I don't.
College football would be totally different
because all the teams is not independent. Like you gotta play in your division too.
I mean,
like,
bro, I know all this, but what I'm saying to you is they can change that.
They can change it, but it's a tradition. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Better. Like I don't think,
I agree.
And I get it for the small schools.
I agree.
It's like this is a great opportunity.
We
have the
make
ability
hella money this game of the year. Like
we playing
games,
Alabama,
and we could still possibly upset y'all because we play y'all how often a season? Like
I was just about to say that. Like it's like we ain't gonna never play y'all. We probably might not ever play Alabama again, or we probably not ever play Clemson, or we probably not, any of these big D1 schools. Like, so it's like I get it for the small schools. It's a great opportunity for them to showcase their special talents and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, if you know they don't have anybody on the team that's even worth watching, like they don't have a QB that's like, okay, well, even though they are a D2, D3 school, or whatever, D2, they, and their record is horrible. They at least got some special talent. They at least got somebody.
Right. They at least got somebody that stand out.
Yeah,
something
it's
crazy.
Like I don't really want to watch the game if I know Alabama gonna beat them 69-0 or Clemson gonna beat them 70-0, like stuff like that. Like that's what I'm talking about.
I could have played 2K while that was on.
Yeah, like I could have did anything. Like, but I just don't. I don't appreciate the defense in college football. So.
I understand that. I feel that. Oh man, we just got off into a tangent. Like,
we did.
We can get into the games that
we're
just
gonna leave
happened
college
yesterday,
football alone, and we're gonna before the games yesterday. I want to get into Thursday night football, the Eagles and the Packers.
The Eagles and the Packers. Now that was a great game, bro.
I think I was just about to ask you, do you think that could be a candidate for game of the year?
Yeah,
it's early.
It can be
early.
It can be a candidate, but you know how. It's just going to be recency bias, pretty much.
I know that's what you've done for.
But yeah,
for me lately.
It could definitely be.
It
could definitely be a candidate, but he might have a better comeback game. Like y'all might have a better victory.
I'm
Like,
just talking about as far as a great game,
No,
shootout,
facts.
back
It
and
was.
forth. I
facts.
think that goes down right now. It's only week 4, but as one of the best games so far.
I agree.
Besides the Chiefs in Baltimore, and
The
That
Chiefs
was a-
in Baltimore was
was a
crazy,
good
but
game.
y'all game was crazy from a different standpoint.
that game was out of line. It was like first quarter, and even like a little bit of the beginning of the second quarter. I'm just scared. I'm just looking at it like, oh Lord, not again.
You thought y'all was about to get fried by Rodgers?
Yeah, I mean it was looking like it. We not going to trip. I believe we was down like 14-0 at one point.
Yeah.
And then we just went off in that second quarter and scored those 21 points. But at the same time, like,
That was a big
I
quarter.
was scared before those 21 points, bro. Like, it was like our defense started making plays. Everything started playing out how we needed.
You know what
it.
else y'all start doing?
Bro,
Y'all start using Jordan Howard.
I was about to get to that. You ain't let me get to
My
it.
fault.
But you can too. I'm going to let you
he's-
get to that.
he's
But
he find
I'm
Dougie
gonna
P
talk about
start
something
using
else.
Jordan
I'm
Howard.
gonna let him talk about Jordan Howard, but I'm gonna talk about Miles Sanders, man. And I think he made the play of the game, and it's probably not going to get seen. It's probably not going, get the recognition that it should. But that return
was crucial.
for those 60 yards or whatever it
That was crucial.
that was a big play. That rookie had a bad game last game, and not bad, but I'm talking about as far as holding on to that rock. He had a bad game. We lost because of his fumbles and other mishaps. And then he showed that, look, man, I ain't going nowhere. Man.
Facts, and came in and made a play.
That was
Next
a big play. That was play of the game to me, man. The play of the game was Miles Sanders' return.
Next play, man.
Because that sparked everything.
Yeah.
That sparked everything. That was our first score after that. Like, it sparked everything. So, shout out to Miles Sanders. But I'm going to let bro, my man Miles Sanders had 11 for 72. He had the return yards. He might have caught a couple passes. I don't think so. He might, maybe not, because Winston didn't throw that many passes.
This Miles Sanders be hooping. We know what Miles do, man.
Yeah, so
Miles get to a bucket, and he's a very good running back. He has the chance to be great, but I think Jordan Howard has the chance to be great too. Like, I feel like y'all got a good problem on y'all hands. One of them is gonna have to be y'all lead back now in the future. So it's probably gonna be Miles Sanders because he's younger, but Jordan Howard, y'all going to get his value up and get something nice for him. Jordan Howard is tough. Like, he had 15 for 87, 2 touchdowns on
Wait,
the
so
ground.
you said get something nice from him. You saying you gonna trade him? I mean, this gonna be his last season with us. I mean, unless we re-sign him. So what you mean?
I'm not saying y'all gonna trade him this year,
So
but
what?
I feel like he's the type of running back that y'all would re-sign, probably have for another couple years, because you gotta let Miles get a little bigger and get.
I believe
like,
Miles is gonna be our featured back
this year.
this year and for years to come. Like, it's gonna be sparingly for this year, but he's been starting.
He
This year,
has.
I said he would, and everybody looked at me like I was crazy. Not you, but like a lot of people that I told this Miles Sanders, they like Miles Sanders. We traded for Jordan Howard. I said, listen to me, this dude Miles Sanders is different. Like,
I
this
don't
dude,
blame you. He
like,
tough.
Yeah, he's tough, bro. You see him.
He
The
tough.
only thing, he's too patient sometimes. Like,
He try to run like Le'Veon.
Yes.
He got that
How
Le'Veon
about
in
it?
him, bro.
But he's not big enough to break
Exactly.
tackles and stuff like
Exactly.
Le'Veon can do. So it's like, all right, you need to be a little quicker, bro, because you're not as strong as Le'Veon. You can't break a cup. Oh, you
Bro,
take
I'm
that stiff
telling you,
arm.
He just gotta gain some muscle, bro. He gonna be crazy. He probably weigh like 210, 215 right now. He get to like 225. He gonna be out of line, bro.
Yeah, bro. All right,
If
you know,
y'all
that's
have
my
a
mans.
baby Le'Veon on y'all team,
That's my man's, bro. Like, the ball just be in a hole. Like, hold on, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, it's open now. And I see what he's seeing, but like, he just gotta understand. They gotta be a little bit quicker. And like, you feel me? If you as small as you are, that's why Sproles is so explosive. Cause it's like, he get the ball, I'm hitting the hole automatically. Like, Sproles, he hitting that hole. Like, and Miles Sanders gotta understand that. Like, look, you can do all the dancing and stuff like that. You can do that occasionally, but you can't do that every play. Like,
Right.
especially if you at the size that
he
you
a
are.
rookie, bro.
Yeah. But
Like-
I'm happy for what he doing for.
Yeah,
his
bro.
rookie
He gonna be
year.
tough. He's a rookie. That's why I'm saying I think y'all might keep Jordan, probably sign him to like a 1-year deal, maybe a 2-year deal, and like keep grooming Miles Sanders. Like, of course, Miles Sanders at some point is going to be the workhorse if everything pans out the way you want it to.
Right.
But at the same time, while he's not, you got Jordan Howard. Like, you always got that running back that's going. He taking the first hole he see, pause, and he going to run whoever over or fall forward. Like, facts, though. Facts,
funny
though.
as shit, though, but no, good. I feel
That's
you, though.
facts,
That's
bro.
good. It
He's
is
a
facts, though.
one-cut running back.
That's facts.
He's making one cut, and whatever's there, he's either running you over or he's going to fall forward somehow.
Every play.
Like,
Every play he's falling forward for yards, bro. That's
he
what I
might
love
give
about
you
him.
4 yards a carry, 3.5, but every yard of that, if it's 3.5, it's going to be him running somebody over, fighting for extra yards. Like, that's the type of running back he is.
That's what I love about him, though, bro. Like, I love running backs. Like, that's why I love LeGarrette Blount so much, man. Because he falls forward. It's very rare you're going to see that man get stood up or go backwards.
You might have a couple people on him, and he might stay up long enough for his lineman and get up and push him forward for a couple yards.
He's still going to get some yards. Like, and that's what I do like about Miles Sanders' patience sometimes, too, though, because he does, like, the linemen, they start, getting with him and push him a little bit. He's going to get it, though.
He's going to get it.
But
he just got to figure it out, man.
That was a great game.
He a rookie.
And we gonna switch.
Hold on, my fault, bro. Only other thing I wanted to point out about that game was Vontaze Adams snap.
I'm about to say we didn't say nothing about the Packers, so but I don't care about the Packers. I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
Rodgers had a good game. Vontaze snapped though.
Packers can EAD.
Yeah,
EAD.
you getting crazy.
They can EAD.
I feel you.
And you feel me? As far as I'm concerned, when y'all playing us, like y'all was having a nice little year, but we had to come spank that ass. And I'm out of there. You feel me? Thursday night, short week, spank that ass.
We gotta take care of business against them next week.
But Davante Adams was doing them dirty.
Didn't he injure somebody? And then he got injured? I feel like he broke one of them cornerbacks' ankles.
Ooh! He was doing them so dirty, bro. I'm watching the game. I'm like, bro, is they gonna guard this man?
No.
Is they gonna guard this man? How y'all let that man put up 100 and some yards in the first quarter?
He said, "I'm wide open. Pass me the rock."
But look, the one thing I love about the Eagles defense, though, we have bend but don't break defense.
Oh, for sure.
We gave up all them yards, but he ain't get a touchdown.
That's facts.
10 for 8, 180, but he ain't get a touchdown.
That's facts.
We had him out of that end zone. So
that's facts.
That's the most important thing, man.
I like I like y'all defense, bro. Y'all defense is stupid. Y'all just need a corner.
Bad, which is
and maybe a linebacker, but y'all just traded for a linebacker, so
yeah.
Excuse me.
What was his name? Luke Riley?
Something like that. Luke Riley
from the Atlanta Falcons, and we traded Jonathan Krypian and 7th rounder, and we got Duke Riley and a 6th rounder in 2020, both in 2020. So, I mean, okay.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
If it's gonna help y'all,
yeah.
Okay. At that point,
that's just how I felt about it. Okay, whatever.
All right, yo.
We'll see.
You start drawing on boy.
Okay, Duke. But no.
Duke Riley not gonna fuck with us.
Duke's aside, no. Like, okay, we got a linebacker. That's cute.
If it's gonna help y'all, it's a good John. If it come back to be one of them Johns, y'all in the playoffs, one of y'all linebackers get hurt for a little bit in the game, he come in, start snapping.
I don't care. I don't know, dude. So
I'm just saying.
You know.
But yeah, enough about y'all. I want to get into my disappointment of the week. We lost to the Saints. Disappointment of my week. It was a low scoring game. I know. Just like I called y'all beating the Packers. That's a good call. That's a good call.
They not ready for no real squad, but go ahead.
I hear you. I don't think it was a bad loss though. You playing the Saints with Teddy Two Gloves, and if there's any backup quarterbacks that you would have wanted to lose to in recent memory, it's Teddy and Nick Foles and who else?
It's not a lot of backup quarterbacks that you
would
come
be
in
like,
and win
damn,
a game.
all right.
Ryan Fitzpatrick could come in and win a game with big
Ryan
games.
Fitzpatrick.
Nah, but I go ahead, make a point.
That's just how I felt. Like, of course I was upset, but at the end of the day, we missing Gallup. I'm not using no excuses. We fucking lost. It sucks. That was a horrible game. Our offense sucked. Like who's the play caller? Kellen
Don't
Moore.
touch me. Don't
Kellen
touch
Moore.
me. Don't touch
Hey,
me.
bro.
You see, he trying to get some.
Hey, bro.
Don't touch me. Kellen Moore, the
Hey,
goat.
bro, Kellen Moore.
The young goat, right?
The young goat.
The man that's supposed to be the
young
savior.
goat.
He's supposed to be the savior for your offense, but
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know,
I'm gonna let
bro.
you talk. Go ahead.
I am talking.
Go
I'm
ahead.
just saying. I don't know, bro. Like it was a bad joint. Like it looked like he couldn't draw anything. He couldn't draw a picture on the etch and sketch. Like,
Hey, bro.
I don't know, bro. Like I really don't. I don't have nothing to say. It's a bad loss, but if it's any backup quarterback, I'd rather lose to. It's him. Like,
I mean,
at the end
highest
of the
paid
day.
running back in the league, 18 attempts,
Hey, man.
35 yards. I
Hey,
mean,
man.
that got something
Bad
to do
joint.
with it too.
Bad Jones.
I mean, Dak trying to get 40 a year. Can't complete a pass. It's kind of crazy to me. I don't know, bro.
Bro,
I don't know.
I'm just saying,
It's
bro.
looking spooky now.
Hey, bro.
Look, that 3-0 was looking real cute.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
But
look, you see y'all
but look,
see
though.
he trying to
No,
touch
no,
me.
but look,
He
though.
trying to be friends now. No, that 3-0 was looking real
we
cute.
friends anyway. But look, bro. but look, bro. Who was on here defending Dak?
Bro, listen, that's
Come
the,
on,
that's
bro.
different,
You can't
though.
talk. Come
but
on,
that's
bro.
different. That's
You was on here defending Dak. Bro.
I was defending Dak for a different.
You got me
purpose.
to agree a little bit, and then I'm
I
like,
would-
damn, like.
I was defending him for a different purpose.
Nah,
But
you was
in
defending
this-
him for
in this
he could. You
situation-
was saying he could be a franchise quarterback. That's
He
what
came
you
a
was saying.
40 a year. 40.
You was the one talking
40.
like you was the one talking like it was an okay deal. I mean, Carson, he got that money and he ain't do nothing.
I'm trying to
You
rap
feel
for
me?
my brother.
I mean, I understand he do deserve the money, but at the same time, no. He was on here saying, Dak, this, that, and the third. You can't really say nothing. He didn't have no weapons. You got Amari out there. You still couldn't do nothing. I know the Saints got Marshawn Lattimore. That's cool and all, but you
Was
got
you
a number
watching
one
what they was
receiver.
doing?
Yes.
It was like
It was
dudes
crazy.
playing cover 4. I think they was
It
playing
was
cover
crazy.
4 or something. I don't know what they was doing, but it might have been cover 4, might have
It
been
was
cover
crazy.
2. I don't know. But they was strapping him. It was a point
It was
where it was
crazy.
3 people on this dude.
Yeah.
The safety coming down. You got the linebacker going out. It was like bro, they was just getting strapped. Y'all was getting strapped.
Bro, it got
Y'all
dark.
got strapped.
It got dark.
Great game plan, defensive end for both teams though. 12-10, bro.
Yeah. Our
12-10.
defense is
That's
real.
what the game was. That's what the public don't like to see, but that's the games I
Right.
like to see, kind of like it's like
That you
this-
like to watch.
yeah,
It's
like,
one of them games where it's not too much scoring, but you see dudes getting hit. You
yeah.
see dudes trying to make plays. Like, it's football.
Yeah, real shit.
It's not these high. I mean, we like to watch high scoring games too, of course.
Love it.
But it's something about that old school football when you think back to when you was watching the last generation in the NFL.
Nah, seriously.
So I mean,
It's
it's not old school, but you feel me. Like
It's
it
just
wasn't. The league wasn't as catered to the pass and different stuff like that. So
Yeah, it's just like every play. I feel like when them close game, every play is like more like you
It
more
means
anxious.
more.
Like you.
Every
oh
play
my
mean a
God,
lot, bro.
We only down 2, or we only down 3. We just need this. You
we
feel
down
me?
2 with 2 minutes left.
Yeah,
Like Dak,
like,
drive us
those-
downfield.
Yeah, those games are different. Like when you was down 10 or you down 7 or you something like it's just different. Like those close games, like
It give you a different feel.
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
just
yeah.
be hyped.
those goal
And
line
the whole
stops. That's what I
time,
love about
yeah.
the Eagles. Oh man, that's what
Them
I love
goal
about
line
my
stops
squad.
crazy.
Those goal line stops are everything, man, and we are the best team in the league.
Yo,
man.
you know what's
but we're not
crazy?
gonna get back into them.
Not to go back to the Eagles and Packers, but now that you say that, I remember when I was while I was watching the game, I'm thinking, yo, it's like the Eagles is so good at stopping those goal line, like them goal line stand, like y'all bend don't break defense. I feel like y'all kind of bullied the Packers out of running the ball in the goal line. Like
did.
it was a couple times they didn't even attempt. Like they
They
had
were
3,
scared.
4 plays right there at y'all 2, 1,
They were
3.
scared to run that
Like
route.
we not running the ball, we
Yeah,
pass it.
They
Like,
know this chalk. Like
I don't understand.
we have the top 5 running defense in the league, though, bro. Like so, you have to respect us.
I know, but
Man, I
that's.
don't care about the injuries and all that. We
I agree.
play,
I
bro.
agree. I agree.
We play. You not on that goal line, bro. You get them 15, 20 yards. That's all y'all got. We got the best defense in the league. I don't care what nobody say. When you get down to that red zone,
Right. You can't.
the Eagles have the best defense in the league. We're not having it. You might get 1 on us. You might get 2 on us. But I'm talking about crunch time.
Right. And what's crazy is y'all can rush 3 or 4 people and get pressure. So when y'all send extra people, it's out of line. Fletcher Cox take up 2 people automatically.
Every play. So.
Like, he's getting double teamed.
But yeah, we not gonna get back into the Eagles though.
Yeah, we going.
We gotta get to this Tennessee and Atlanta game.
I don't really want to talk about that
We
game, but
have
AJ
to.
Brown snapped.
We have to. We
I
got
know,
to.
bro.
We gotta go
to.
through all the games.
But you know, it's certain games that you just be like, huh?
I know, bro.
I mean, if
Trust me.
y'all Falcons or Titans fan,
sorry.
I apologize. I'm just being honest.
I mean,
It's
Atlanta,
certain stuff we look forward to.
Y'all did beat us, so I can't. Okay, y'all beat.
No, the Titans is nice. Atlanta is nice too, but I told you the Titans was real. They beat the Falcons the way they were supposed to. That's 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
Yeah.
The Titans, like, it depends on if Marcus Mariota balls or not. Like,
you did say that. You've been saying that for a long time.
And he don't even have to ball.
18 for 27, 227 and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, no fumbles.
That's chilling.
That's how you play the game.
He could have even had like 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, passing, no interceptions. Like, he just got to have like a solid game. Like, that's not even a go crazy type of game. That's not a top 10, 5 quarterback in the league game. Right. Just, you got to be solid, my guy. Like, y'all got a nice squad.
Coming out 27 for 100 yards. I mean, they had a solid attack, bro. AJ Brown, but he was doing most of that on his own.
Facts.
He had 3 for 94, 2 touchdowns. He only had 3 targets. He caught all 3 of them and caught 2 touchdowns. So I mean, that tells you a lot. Corey Davis, 5 for 91 and a touchdown on 6 targets. So they were just out there executing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's basically all I got to say about that. And the Falcons weren't executing.
Do they ever?
Muhammad Sanu out there, Mr. Consistency. He out there catching. I believe he caught about 9 passes or something like that. It's Julio did what he can do, but when you getting double team, triple team,
you're not gonna snap every
you
week.
A monster. I can never down talk. Julio.
Nah, that's dead.
You getting double, triple team every fucking week, so. We not gonna do no Julio bashing on this show, but we gonna slide right past that game.
No, hold on. I got something to say about that game, bro. You wanted to talk about it? Now we gonna talk about it. Ito Smith need to be their starting running back.
Well, you know how I feel about Ito Smith.
And I'm gonna just keep. He need to be their starting running back. Devontae Freeman. I don't know. Like, maybe he got to get right. It's early, but I don't know.
He had a couple good plays though, bro.
He did, but every week
for 20
is
yards and
But every week is like I look up and he have a average, like not even an average, like what we expect out of him type of game. I know it's early, so I'ma still give him a break. But right now, if Ito Smith, of course they're not gonna start Ito Smith 4 weeks into the year. They gotta figure out if Freeman is still nice, but he need more touches.
But, bro, you gotta listen. He might be still injured, bro.
That's cool, so sit him down.
He might be still injured.
If he's still injured, sit him down. I
personally love Ito Smith. I drafted Ito Smith in my league. So, I just dropped him recently, but that's because of, I had to. But I like Ito Smith, but I don't think it's his time yet. Ito gotta get a couple more pounds on him, bro. Like, he gotta eat.
So you saying the same thing I was saying about Miles Sanders?
Yeah, he just got to get a couple more pounds on him so he can really take those hits.
Right.
Because I feel like that's why they still rocking with Devontae Freeman, because he a bigger body. And then, you bring in Ito, change the pace back. He quicker. You feel me? But he can't take as many hits as far as being a feature back. Which, the league is even going into this, thing of committee backfields now. So it's like, it's not, you don't really have to be able to take 30 totes a game. But at the same time, your body has to be durable. I don't feel like he's durable enough. He's been injured being a backup.
That's facts. I mean, if you want the bag, you got to take 25, 30 carries a game. I mean, maybe not.
I mean, touches. I'm talking about
touches.
Carries.
I see what you're saying. You're saying on some Christian McCaffrey.
He's not even involved in the passing game.
That's a fact. And I think he could be.
Yeah, he should be. That's bad coaching.
It is. That's why Kyle Shanahan dipping was a bad jump.
Yeah, that was horrible for them.
Shit, speaking of them, they on bye week. I can't wait to see them play next week. I don't know why.
They the best team in the NFC right now.
Really?
Yeah, only team
paying
that's
attention
undefeated.
to a lot of records, bro.
Only team that's undefeated right now. So the 49ers are the best team in the NFC right now.
Okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
Number 1 team in the NFC is the 49ers.
I mean, that's not really it.
We'll see. That's
I like Kyle Shanahan, bro. Like,
I like Kyle Shanahan too, but at the same time,
I'm kind of not surprised. Like I'm more.
I mean, I did say
I'm
Jimmy
surprised
G was
that
gonna
they
have a big year.
defense. Yeah, you did say
Yeah,
that. I'm surprised that they defense.
There you go.
A little bit, but they have been drafting a lot of defensive players over the last couple years, so we'll see. But we can get into that Patriots and Bills. 16-10. I mean, it wasn't.
That was a good game though because
It was another one of them defensive
Rivalry.
games that we like to see. A rivalry.
rivalry game, like, and they did what they
Good
had to
job.
do. What happened to Sony Michel?
I don't know.
Damn.
Is he in the doghouse? Are they saving him for the playoffs?
I know. I'm just saying, like,
I
he's
don't
not
know.
been effective, bro. He been getting the touches, bro. He hasn't been effective. You letting Rex Burkhead and all these Brandon Bolden get touchdowns, and the dude hasn't been effective. I don't know what's going on with him. He might be injured from last year.
I was about to say
That
maybe
knee
he hurt
injury-
still,
That
bro.
knee injury might be still lingering, but
I mean, this game he had 17 carries. Everybody else had 1 carry. I mean,
but what did he do with the 17 carries?
63 yards.
That's what I'm
Bolden
saying.
came in for the touchdown, but that's because he's a bruiser back.
But what has he done before that though? The week before that, what Sony Michel do?
I don't know, bro.
You can look at it.
I don't be looking at it
Oh, I
every
thought you was
fucking
on
week.
the fantasy site, but
Nah.
yeah. Sony Michel has been doing. He's been disappointing.
They working
I
him
hate
back
on my
into the
squad.
offense, bro. You gotta give him some time. He coming off an injury. They didn't want to give him too many carries too fast, bro.
Yes.
And then you need a back like him for the playoffs. You know what's going to happen if he could get to the playoffs healthy, bro. He's one of them backs. If New England playing defense and they getting like some scores from their passing game, which they're going to because they have Tom Brady and they have
Right.
Julian Edelman, and they have a lot of pieces that's going to be coming back off injury reserve too. So
All right.
at the end of the day, once they get their whole offense together and it's the playoff time and you playing defense and running the rock 40 times, you know how New England do.
Yeah.
If that's what they got to do to beat you, that's what they going to do. We play the Chiefs. Oh, okay, we about to run the rock
You have to see.
all
though.
game.
We gonna stay tuned to that. We gonna pay attention to that because I think in the playoff time they ain't gonna have no running game. I'm gonna say
Okay.
that right now. I don't think they do.
You think so?
I think the running game gonna be suspect. That's gonna be their downfall. But
I think you tripping.
we can slide right past that.
Yeah,
That's a
I
hot
think you
take.
tripping.
That's a little hot take. But we can slide right past
Yeah, we
that to
can.
that Browns and Ravens game. I want to talk about that because
Browns and
I was so
Ravens.
disappointed in the Ravens, bro. I was so disappointed in like their execution for Lamar. Like I feel like they didn't play hard for him.
Okay,
Like
I can
his,
see that.
his receivers, his tight ends, his running backs, like Mark Ingram fumbling the ball. Like it's just like maybe it was just one of those days where everything just wasn't working. You know, like, it was just one of those days. But I don't think it was that.
Right.
I just feel like these dudes can't get open. He doesn't have the weapons that he needs, and it's showing against competition. It's not going to show against fucking Miami because Miami ain't shit. It's not going to show against Arizona because Arizona ain't shit. But it's going to show against a quality squad like Cleveland, even though they aren't. They overrated. You know, everybody feels like they're a little bit overrated. I do
Except
too.
me.
I do too. He's the only guy that feel like they're. Well, there's a lot of people that think they're not overrated, but that's even neither here nor there. But it's just like I just feel like the Ravens they have nothing for him to throw to besides Marquise Brown, and you knew they were gonna figure him out.
Right. Eventually,
After
because
a couple weeks, they're gonna figure out him. You can only be so fast. It doesn't matter how fast you are. Sometimes, man, if they know you're gonna blow the top off, they're gonna send two.
he's gonna learn to run the route tree though,
Yeah.
and he's gonna gain some weight.
Definitely, he's gonna be a beast.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a problem, but.
I like
I was
Miles
disappointed,
Boykin, but I
man.
feel like it's certain players on their team that they don't get involved enough. Like
Hayden Hurst.
Hayden Hurst, and then you got to make sure Mark Andrews get off every week. And I mean, you threw a touchdown to Willie Snead, okay? I mean, but Willie Snead is not going to be open.
That was
every
in
play.
garbage time, though.
Right?
That
And Willie
doesn't
Snead
even
is
matter.
not going to be open every play. Like
Yeah.
he's not getting open. I think you got to utilize them tight ends. You got to work them like Brady was working them when he first had Hernandez and
Right.
Gronk. But you know he's not going to be able to work them that good just yet. But he can run, so that adds another element. You can't just keep taking them linebackers out to play man coverage on the tight end.
Facts. Like I said it before. The only difference to me between Lamar and Patrick Mahomes is that he doesn't have the weapons that Patrick Mahomes has. I'm sorry. I say it here, people could look at me. Oh no, Pat Mahomes.
I won't
is
disagree with you.
Pat Mahomes that boy, and I love Pat Mahomes, but I'm just telling y'all that Lamar a different breed, and if he had the weapons that Pat has, he would be doing the exact same thing. Trust me, he can sling that rock. I don't know why y'all think he can't, but I'm telling y'all, Lamar can
he
sling
can.
that rock. He threw that little long pick, but that's because he was in desperation. Like, that was desperation time. They were down by three scores at that time, so he's just trying to throw a pick up top. And I think I forgot the guy's name, 35, I believe, on Cleveland.
Gus Edwards. I mean, on
He said
Cleveland.
Gus Edwards on Cleveland.
My fault.
Safety or something like that. Or cornerback. I don't know what he is, but he caught the pick over Mark Andrews, I believe. But
yeah, but I mean, yeah, I won't disagree with that, bro.
Get my man some more weapons besides Marquise Brown.
I won't disagree with that.
He'll
bro.
be perfectly fine. They'll be fine.
I won't disagree with that.
Loss,
I was just
40 to 25.
You mean,
but you said you're gonna disagree with it.
I said I'm not disagreeing with it. You said 40 to 25.
Please tell me, yeah. Cleveland won 40 to 25. You know they did what no one expected them to do. They got their hype train back rolling. So
I got a question for
how
you
do
too.
you feel? No, how do you feel about that? I'm about to ask you. How do
I feel about the hype train rolling?
Back rolling.
I'm not. I don't really care that the hype train is back rolling because I said I wasn't like quitting. Like I think they're still going to be a good team. I said that from the rip. Like I'm not. I wasn't flip flopping. I mean, they had a bad start to the season, but I think they have the talent to win that division. And possibly be a Super Bowl favorite if they could get it together. Their defense is crazy.
True.
Like, I mean, I know Lamar don't have no weapons, but you also got to play defense to shut that down. Even if they don't have a lot of receivers, they still got a burner and a couple receivers.
Yeah.
And a couple tight ends.
Ravens
and
defense did play hard.
They got 12 running backs, including Lamar, I guess. Since he said not too bad for a running back. Since he's joking about it, we could joke about it now. But he's clearly a quarterback. He can sling the rock. I mean, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. It's not bad. I mean,
one of them was in desperation. The other one was a pick,
that's not,
a regular pick, but
yeah,
the other one was desperation.
That's not bad, bro. I won't disagree with that. But I think I was never off the hype train. But now I got a question for you. Now, how far do you think Lamar can take this team as currently constructed this year?
This year?
Yeah, this year. As currently constructed, say they don't make no major trades to get nothing on offense.
If the defense shows up, Lamar can take them to the AFC Championship. I don't think they would get to the Super Bowl. I don't think they would get past either the Patriots or the Chiefs, but I believe he can take them to the AFC Championship. I believe the run game, if the run game they're the number one running team in the league. I still believe they are, but number one running team in the league. If they're not number one, they're 2 or 3, whatever. They have a run game. If that defense shows up, there's no way that they should have let them do. Like, come on now. Even with Lamar's okay regular game, whatever the case may be, put up 25 points. Whether the touchdown was in garbage time or not, that would have been a game-winning touchdown if the defense held on and don't give up crucial touchdowns, 88 touchdowns to Nick Chubb and stuff like that. Like, if you don't give up those touchdowns, those easy touchdowns, y'all could have easily won this game.
That's facts.
Same thing with last game with the Chiefs. Y'all were playing a good game. Defense was doing what they needed to do. And then it just fell apart. Y'all just started letting Pat Mahomes do what he wanted to do. And he just took over. Like, y'all was strapping him. Y'all had a great game plan. I don't know what happened. You got tired, fatigued from, whatever it might be.
Had a great game plan and folded.
They folded. Yeah. So it's like, if the defense gets their stuff together and play like I know how they can play with the players that they have, the talent that they have on that roster.
Right.
AFC Championship. Easily. Unless they have to play like the Chiefs or the Patriots to
I was about
get
to
there
say that's
the only way.
I feel like that's the most likely scenario.
Yeah,
though.
they're
gonna have to play one of them.
Yeah, but
to get to the AFC
you know what?
I don't think
you know
so.
what? I'll stand on that. Even if they do have to play the Chiefs or the Patriots to get there, but I think if they have to play them in the AFC Championship, they're gonna lose to get to the Super Bowl. I don't think he's gonna get to a Super Bowl yet. I don't think it's time yet. He might surprise me, please, bro.
Right.
Please surprise me.
Yes, you never know, but I understand what you're saying.
I don't think it's time for the Super Bowl, but I think they would be able to get to the AFC Championship. I think they got enough.
I think so too, bro. I mean, I want to disagree with you just so we can argue, but
even though I just said they don't got
can't,
weapons,
bro.
but
I mean. You kind of contradicted yourself, but
I
at
really
the same
did.
time, like I understand what you were saying.
It's
you were
really
saying,
not a contradiction because what I'm saying is
you're saying is they don't have no receivers.
He's so great that he can get away with taking his team to the AFC Championship with
that
good
roster
defense.
Right.
With a good defense, you can make it work. Like, all right, I don't got the receivers that I need, but I can make it work. We seen D-Mac do it. So we ain't going to be out there with Todd Pinkston and
Right.
James Thrash and all those guys. But we not going to go that far back. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just trying to make that point. I ain't trying to be a hypocrite.
So then what you saying is he might need that great receiver to get him over the hump to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So he need a TL.
He needs another one. Because I don't think, or maybe he needs Marquise Brown to take that next step.
So you saying he need a TL?
Yeah, he needs a dominant,
That'd be crazy.
big receiver. I think if he had like a AJ Brown, like
Yo,
or a
can you relax,
or
bro?
DK Metcalf, like if
That'd
they
be
had one of
crazy.
them, like I love Hollywood Brown, but he's small. He's a smaller guy. Like it's the reason why I feel like John Ross not really gonna have a great career because he's going to have a lot of injuries because he's a smaller stature. Like it's different coming over the middle. You take a lot of hits, but if you one of them bigger dudes, like I said, like DK or AJ Brown, and you see them dudes, they bounce off them tackles, spin move, and then they take flight.
They like power backs after they catch the
Yeah,
route.
so it's a little different. So I don't know, but
Yeah, I feel where you coming
who
from.
knows how it's gonna play out, man? But
Yeah,
I
who knows,
think they
man?
can make an AFC run.
Yeah, but we could just. I don't know if you really got no topics on these other games. We could slide through a couple of them real quick. The Raiders and the
Oh
Colts.
yeah, we gonna speed run through them real quick though. But
a little bit. The Raiders and the Colts, 31-24 Raiders.
surprising.
I didn't see that coming.
Game-winning interception from our boy Jacoby Brissett. Hey man, he's still the man.
He is still the man.
He's still the man.
He still had a good game.
I'm still in his
He had a
corner.
solid game.
I'm still in his corner. Bad pass. That was a horrible pass.
Right.
Don't kill him, please. That's my man. He played a good game, man. Oakland just came out and they wanted it more.
Yeah, Oakland is not a horrible team, but they are a horrible team. It's weird. Like some weeks they come out and look flat, and then some weeks they come out and look like they want to play football. I don't know.
All I saw was they wanted it more. Speaking of that, I mean, Vontaze Burfict clearly wanted it more. My man got suspended indefinitely for the rest of the year. So,
He's going to appeal it though. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I think he's done. I think
Yeah,
his career
probably.
is over.
I don't know
He had
about
too
all
many
that.
times. But I just want to say that I believe that the dude just playing football how he was always told to play football, man. And I think people really need to take a step back, and everybody need to take a step back and just realize that, dude, it's a violent game. You run out there, and a receiver is catching the ball in an important game or an important drive, and a dude is about to catch a first down or whatever, and you're trying to make a play, and you tell me if your head goes down or not, or if your helmet goes down a little bit because you're trying to make a tackle. I'm just like, for people like that never played football or something like that, like I just want y'all to realize that your head is gonna go down when you tackle. So sometimes, yeah, it might seem like you going with your helmet or whatever. And like I said, I'm not defending the ball, like that, because he might be doing it maliciously, but I don't know. But I don't see it. I just think the dude played violent football his whole life, and he's just playing violent football like we all know. This is what we love. This is what we seen on Blitz. This was the hit stick on Madden. Everybody loved the hit stick. I'm confused as to why now it's like, because people CTE and all this stuff, like, yo, we knew that was going to happen. Bodies aren't meant to be crashing into each other like this. We know this, but this is what we do. This is a sport that people play.
Hey, bro.
Vontaze Burfict is just trying to hoop, man.
Hey, bro. You know what? I agree with you 100%. But you saying that about CTE just brought me to another question. I don't know why I just be randomly thinking shit like this, but what if CTE is a myth?
Hey, man, bro, it could be, and I'm not trying to say that.
I'm not.
No disrespect to nobody.
No disrespect. I'm
But-
just saying, what if it is?
Bro, it
I don't
might
want to
be.
get into too much, but we know there's been other fake stuff created before, supposedly. But that's for another day. I'm just saying, what if
Yeah.
CTE is a myth? Like,
Hey,
you never
bro.
know.
Listen, bro.
But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. He playing football the way he was taught to play. He a linebacker.
I don't think it's fair.
He's
man,
a
what they're
heavy
doing to
hitter,
this
bro.
dude, man.
He's a heavy hitter.
That's what he is. And I just want to point out something, because I know somebody who played just like him, and they never suspended this dude.
Bring it up.
They never did anything to this
Bring
dude.
it up.
And I'm kind of dry snitching.
I think I know who you gonna
but
say.
I do not care. I don't care. I'm kind of dry snitching.
I
but
think I know who you gonna say.
No, I'm gonna kill you with this one. You don't even know who I'm talking about. He's on the Eagles. He's our safety, Andrew Sendejo. He used to play for the Vikings. Now, this is a white dude, and I don't know if he's white, Spanish, whatever he is. It's not even about that. I don't care, and I'm not trying to turn it to no race thing. But at the same time, I've seen this dude makes the most violent hits. I seen this man make a couple hits in our last 2 games where I'm like, yo, that's a penalty. That's helmet to helmet. Yo.
Bro, he is the one who knocked what's the name out the game.
Listen.
Bro, he's the one who knocked his own teammate out the game. Who the fuck was it?
Vontaze Maddox.
Vontaze Maddox. He knocked Vontaze Maddox out the game. He went out on a stretcher.
When I tell y'all, you want to watch somebody playing violent, watch Andrew Sendejo. He played for the Eagles and he used to play for the Vikings. He used to fly around for the Vikings too. I used to hate him. I'm like, who is this fool? They got Harrison Smith and another white boy. What is going on?
And he just reckless. He don't care.
Bro, this dude plays with, he don't care.
And you know what's crazy? We talk about this, but we like the way he plays.
I love the way he plays.
Like,
that's why I'm saying. I'm defending Vontaze
exactly.
Burfict. Like, but I just don't understand why it's okay for him to do it. And I hear the commentators, oh, that's a lovely hit. That's the hits that we love. That's why we love the game of football. That's what they say. And he literally hit this, went helmet to helmet with. I watched. They put everything in slow motion. I watched this man dive at this man and go helmet to helmet first. Multiple plays. He's shooting there like a torpedo. Every play doing that.
Facts, bro.
And they say nothing. He's never got suspended. Nothing. And maybe I gotta look it up because I've never seen it, but I don't think he's ever got suspended for that, bro.
Even if he did, it probably was the worst hit he ever made in his career or something. Like, but at the end of the day,
fair, bro.
I understand what you're saying, bro. And that's a fact.
They got something against Vontaze Burfict, bro, and it's not. And I ain't talking about this, but I'm just saying, like, they got something against him.
Like, I could see why they have something against him, because sometimes it's like, but it's a lot of dudes. It's a lot of dudes in the league that have though. True. So at the same, like, I know he done did different stuff. He was headhunting on Antonio Brown for sure.
Facts.
He was headhunting on a couple different people, but you don't think a lot of defenders around the league is headhunting?
That's my thing. Just because, like, I feel like he has the courage or confidence to come out and say, like, yo, I'm trying to take his head off.
Right.
Yo, I feel like people never play. The people that commentate and these NFL experts, they never played the game before, because it's like, I've been on the field and I'm trying to take your head off. If you know you don't have my colors, I have no love for you. Like, when we get on that field. So it's like, why would I be even thinking about that? I'm a totally different person when I get on the field. I'm trying to knock your head off any chance I get.
I understand.
You're not on my team. Yeah. I don't care. Now, I'm not going out to intentionally hurt you. But if that's what I do by tackling you my hardest, then that's just what's going to happen. Right.
It's not like I'm saying I'm about to go try to, like, what's the name did the Kevin Love that one year in the finals. I mean, I just brought it to basketball, but you get what I'm saying. He took his shoulder out.
Intentional.
He took his shoulder out.
That was definitely intentional.
He took his shoulder out. Who was it that, was it
He's
Aaron
talking
Baines
about Kelly
or
Olynyk.
Kelly Olynyk?
He's talking about Kelly Olynyk, yeah. That was
intentional.
That's
like,
a good point,
that's an intentional play.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't think of one. I mean, okay, like when what's the name took off the old lineman helmet and stepped on his face with the cleats.
Ndamukong Suh.
No, it wasn't Sue. Sue might have had an incident too where he kicked somebody. It was a old Titans defensive tackle, Albert Hainsworth maybe.
Albert Hainsworth. That might be Casey Hayward, Albert Hainsworth, one of them dudes.
It might be Hainsworth or somebody else they had back around that time, but he did some crazy.
I think it was Hainsworth, bro.
He did some crazy and he got suspended, but I don't even think he got suspended for the entire season.
It's just
he might have, but even if he did, that's super intentional. So I would understand why you suspend him the entire season for something like he took ball helmet off and stepped on his face. Yeah. Like, I mean, I
watched that play, bro, and everything in football is going to look egregious.
Facts.
If you put it in slow motion. That's the thing. That's why slow motion was like, great cameras was the worst thing for football. It's good for basketball, but it was the worst thing for football because everything looks horrible in slow motion. It looks so bad so much. You see these dudes hit these dudes, you be like, oh, why he do that? And then you watch it in live time and it's like it's a regular tackle.
Bro, they adding too many. I don't really want to sit here on the podcast and go against the NFL, but we ain't bougie yet. So
yeah, we ain't
what I'm gonna say is, like, the NFL, y'all getting too many rules. I know, who am I? I mean, I'm not a player, but I mean, I'm sure a lot of the players, and I never like played football. I've been to a couple practices. It wasn't for me, but I watched the game my whole life. No, that's facts though. I played basketball. I played a little bit of volleyball. I played a little bit of baseball. Right. Feel me? Like, it's just different, bro. Like you have too many rules for such a bang bang game. Like the plays, every play is like that.
It
Like,
happened too
and now
fast.
you're watching possible pass interference calls and different stuff like that, bro. Like that's gonna extend game. Wait until the playoffs. That's gonna extend game times. What do the coaches have? 2 challenges per game, and they can challenge stuff like that now.
Yeah.
What?
And then they were talking about giving them more challenges.
Yeah, because you done added so much to it. Now I need
Yeah.
challenges to challenge regular stuff, and I need challenges to challenge that stuff.
Real rap.
But nah, bro. If they give them more challenges, I'm gonna go crazy. Because now, say you don't have 2 challenges to use. Well, you only get 1 if you win it. You get the second one. Well, you get 1, and then you get the second one if you win it or whatever. So say you win both of them. Say they just keep like if you keep winning challenges, you get another John. Like that's crazy. They're adding too many different rules. We have to. This isn't the game that we grew up on, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's becoming ridiculous.
like,
And
imagine
like you
5
said, we're
years
not
from
gonna
now,
go. We're
bro,
not gonna
10
go
years
on
from
about the
now.
refs and all the calls and stuff,
Nah,
but
I'm not even talking about the
it's
refs.
just
The refs don't
crazy.
implement the rules though.
True.
They just gotta call it and they
Yeah.
gotta follow the guy. I'm sure some refs that probably have some voting rights, maybe like a couple of the top refs or something like
Right.
that. You never know, but it's too much. Like I understand you got certain stuff that happened with the Saints and different stuff like that recently in recent years, but it happens. That's football. Like you miss some calls, some stuff you gotta leave up to the eye, bro. If not, sooner or later, football gonna be like baseball.
yeah, it's just
It's never gonna be that long, but you get what I'm
about to
saying.
say,
Like,
damn, bro, if it get to that point, they gonna lose. They gonna lose a lot of money. But
bro, like,
yeah, we went on
it's
we
too
went on a
much.
long little joint about that, but
Yeah.
it was needed though, cause I'm getting tired of watching these games, man. Y'all making us not want to watch these games no more, man. All these rules and all that, we can't even watch these
It's
dudes
too
hit.
much.
We can't watch these dudes play. It's like they can't even play football no more. It's not even worthy watching. We just love it, so of course we gonna keep watching, but you know. Y'all gotta cut it out, but we gonna speed run through these games real quick.
yeah,
though,
we
bro.
got
the
a
rest
couple
of
more
these
left. We've
games.
been rapping for like an hour. Who else we
We got Carolina, Houston, Deshaun Watson. That was all on him.
Kyle Allen.
What you think about that? Kyle Allen,
Christian
doing his thing.
McCaffrey as usual. Yeah.
Doing his thing. We got Miami and the Chargers. We knew what that
Miami
was
and
gonna
the
happen. 30 to
Chargers,
10.
yeah.
We knew that was gonna happen. They played a good game in the
Miami-
first half, though, bro. They played a good game.
Miami
They was in
might
it.
go 0-16 again.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna get one. They might get one. Come on,
Against
stop it.
who?
Stop it. The Giants or the Redskins.
They not
or
beating the
something.
Giants, bro. If all right,
beat
they might
somebody.
if they play the Giants before Saquon get back, but
Bro,
I still
be
don't.
somebody. Stop it. It's the
They're
NFL,
not.
bro. They beat the Patriots last year. Patriots won the Super Bowl. So what you gonna say? Would you what? It was luck. Yeah, we all know it's luck.
It
It's
was
always
luck.
luck in winning or winning something special or whatever.
Did you see the last play though?
It don't matter. Hell yeah, I seen it. We know. Hook and ladder rule. We know.
All right. As
But
long
I'm
as,
just
long as
saying.
you seen the last play, it's still luck though. But okay, I see what you're saying.
Come
but
on.
I
Anybody can win a game in the NFL. These are professionals.
I
at the end
agree.
of the
But
day.
that's a donation. Professionals is asking to leave Miami.
I get it, but at the same, they
Bro.
gonna get one. They're not gonna go. They're not gonna win. They're not gonna not win
Bro.
one game, bro. Come
How
on. I
are
don't believe it.
professionals asking to leave Miami?
Bro, they
What if you
asking
get
to leave
traded
Miami
to the corniest market ever?
'cause they know
Miami
what
is
they
a good
doing.
market.
Cause they know what they doing, bro.
So what?
Miami trying to.
I'm staying in Miami.
No, Miami trying to do that little Sixers
I'm gonna find happiness in,
tank.
in,
They
in,
trying
in
to do
the
the
sun.
Sixers tank. They doing the Sixers tank right
For who?
before
Tanking
our
for
eyes.
Tua?
Huh?
Tanking for
I
Tua?
don't know who they tanking.
They getting
for. I
Josh
couldn't
Rosen out of here after this year?
I couldn't even tell you who they tanking for, but they tanking for somebody.
Tanking for Tua.
They tanking. But
Who
my
else
thing
we
is,
got,
why would you go
man?
get Josh Rosen if you gonna tank for a quarterback? Like, you don't believe in Josh Rosen? He gonna be your backup for life? Like, I'm confused. But
You ain't really give up a lot for him. Like you gave up something, but it wasn't too much. I mean, yeah, you could trade him. You got him as a. You're not gonna keep him as a backup. Somebody gonna need a quarterback. Want a project?
yeah,
The Broncos need a new quarterback every year, apparently.
facts.
Speaking of the Broncos, didn't they play? They played the Jaguars and lost.
Yeah,
Excuse me. Leonard Fournette went crazy.
Had a good
Minshew.
game. Minshew mania.
Minshew.
My man had his game-winning drive for
Facts.
Josh Lambo to kick that field goal for
Facts.
them to win.
The Bears beat the Vikings. I mean,
That was a boring.
I didn't
game.
expect
Kirk
them to
Cousins
win by 10,
is
but Kirk
poop.
Cousins is horrible.
Like we always knew he would be. poop.
84 M's.
Gave that man 84 or whatever y'all gave him, 80 whatever, for nothing. All guaranteed for nothing. He is a scrub. Poopy. All he do. All I see him do is poop it up. I ain't seen this dude tear a game up yet.
I ain't mad at it.
I ain't seen this man tear a game up yet. How you that poop? Hyping you up all in Washington. Hyping you up. Talking about you was better than RG3. You wasn't better than no damn RG3. That's why your ass was behind him. My man just got injured. Fucked up his career. That's why you was behind him. That's why he wanted QB better, because you...
That's a fact.
Shit. I can't believe they gave that man all that money. He ain't shit like that. Yo.
Bro, like, I mean...
He missed every fucking good throw that he can possibly make to make him look good. Like, all right, if he makes that throw, Kirk Cousins, all right, I believe in the $88 million contract. This motherfucker can't make a...
I don't know, bro.
Sorry, excuse my language, but this man cannot make a... He can't complete a pass to save his life.
Bro, he pulled a heist.
Adam Thielen be wide open.
Bro, he pulled a heist.
A super heist. I thought
Thielen and Diggs be wide open.
I thought Sam Bradford was bad. This man, Kirk Cousins, is a different breed.
He acting unusual.
At least Sam Bradford was getting injured. This man is healthy. And I said that wrong. Y'all heard me? Healthy. He is healthy. That man is healthy.
Nah, that's facts.
Ain't nothing wrong with him. Ain't nothing wrong with him. And I'm about to see if that's a whistle there. I'm about to get a patent for that. Healthy.
Real.
That's my new word. Healthy.
Real
but anyway.
Shit. But we got a couple other Jones. The Bucks beat the
man.
Rams. I mean, I ain't expect them to score 45 to beat the Rams. I expected if they beat the Rams, it was going to be because
defense
it was a
trash.
strap
They got the
John.
best player in the league supposedly on their defense, and they give up 55 points. But we not gonna go there because I don't care about the Rams. I always said they was overhyped.
We gonna
I said they was
over that.
overhyped last year when the Patriots strapped them the fuck up in the Patriots defense was mediocre all year, and then they strapped them up in the Super Bowl. Like what? Like come on.
I think that's it, bro, for the most part. We had the Seahawks and the Cardinals. I think we talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, you know.
We got into it, like, we said something about it, but we ain't really speak on it. I mean,
I think we ran through all the games pretty
Disley
good.
had another good game.
We ran through all which we said was going to happen.
Yeah, so.
We ran through all the games pretty good, man, this week, man. You know, basketball is coming.
Basketball
we
definitely
got
coming.
The baseball playoffs. He don't watch baseball.
I mean,
but I'm gonna get him into watching a couple
I
things
usually
so
watch
we can
baseball
talk about
when
it for
nothing
y'all.
else is on. Like, you feel me?
Like everybody. Nobody
Yeah.
likes to watch baseball on TV.
Like
really,
bro,
you
that's
don't
what
really
we was
like
just
to
talking
watch
about with the
baseball.
NFL messing up with the penalties.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but you don't,
nobody
don't
wants to
lie.
watch that. Like,
Don't
I gotta
lie to
wait
them.
4, 5, 6, maybe 2 days to figure out the outcome of a game if it get rained out or if like something happened, y'all have a brawl and y'all gotta make the game up some other time. Like, come on, man.
Baseball is
y'all
just
play
lazy.
130,000 games. Like,
162. Why do you need that many games? 162. Why is that needed?
And you telling me you paying these dudes all this money and you play that many games?
But I mean, I guess that's why they play that many games, because they getting all the, that's why they make so much money. But it's just, I'm gonna start trying to get bro into watching a little bit more baseball, because the baseball playoffs come in.
I used to like baseball.
We can veer off on that route, man. We can veer off on that route.
Yeah, we definitely can.
Baseball
I
route.
fell off from baseball and college football and basketball all around the same time. Like, I watch it in spurts, but I never really consistently watch it. You feel me?
I mean, we got to get into boxing too. We know.
Y'all
Y'all not going to talk about Sean Porter and wasn't it? We know, because I'm sorry.
I'll talk about it.
I didn't catch it.
I didn't catch all of it. I caught some highlights, but I kind of had Errol Spence winning. I didn't think Sean Porter was going to beat him. So, like, I mean,
I honestly, like,
Sean Porter fought a great fight, though.
It was
like,
from the highlights that I seen.
Right.
Like I said, I can't really talk about it. From the highlights that I seen, it looked like a great fight, but I'm gonna really dive into it.
Yeah,
So
I'm
gonna really dive
catch
into
the
that fight,
rewind.
and I'm gonna start diving back into my boxing realm, because I've been
Facts.
real worried about getting y'all some merch, man, which I'm about to speak on, man. We gonna give away. I'm gonna give away. What we gonna do, bro? What you wanna do? You wanna give away a hoodie?
We could do something, bro.
We get to 50 subscribers. We gonna give away a hoodie
To a random
to
subscriber.
a random subscriber. All you gotta do to win it. And I know we early, we ain't got that many subscribers, but we gonna do this from the rip, man. So what they gotta do? All you gotta do is like, comment something on any of our videos, and subscribe, and then we just gonna pick who in the hoodie.
Facts.
Once we get 50 subscribers, though, we get 50 subscribers, free hoodie to anybody. It's gonna be random. It's gonna be randomly choose. And then we gonna keep doing that.
Right.
We're gonna
Facts.
do it for 100. We're gonna do it for 150, 200. So we gonna keep giving out this merch, man. So
Yeah, for
and
sure.
we gonna also have it for sale for the low.
Yeah,
You know,
we
we'll get
gonna
into that.
figure it
though.
out.
We'll
gonna
get
figure
into
it
that
out.
when everything.
We got
you
some
know,
other stuff we
situated.
need to get situated, but
Yeah.
we gonna figure it out for y'all though.
But definitely
For
we
us
got
and
that
for
coming
y'all.
for y'all, man.
Yeah,
Definitely, man.
facts.
So stay tuned, man. Like we said, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever.
Tiny
You know what I
Chat.
mean? Whatever you want.
Remember that used to be the joke on the radio? Twitter,
For real
Facebook,
rap.
Tiny Chat.
Well, yeah. Follow us on everything. You feel me? Go
Facts.
to the YouTube page, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's episode 28. I'm Staff.
Facts. I'm Earl. I'm just saying, bro, and we out.
out of here, man.
About to go watch this game though.